Erev Tov Charim. I'm Stephen Ben-Nun. You're watching Israeli News Live, and I actually have a plan for Barack Obama that can get him out of this mess about boots on the ground. Now, listen right here. This is RT where they're covering on what's going on.
There was never this, there was never this no boots on the ground. I don't know where this keeps coming from.
That is kind of absurd.
Put American boots on the ground in Syria.
Of course not.
We should not be drawn once more into a long and costly ground war.
No doubt.
Involve American combat troops fighting on foreign soil.
No, not at
The
all.
resolution we've submitted today does not call for the deployment of U.S. ground combat forces.
Of course, no boots on the ground.
Putting boots on the ground, I think, would be a profound mistake.
Well, he now has admitted then a profound mistake, and it gets very interesting. Let me just kind of share with you one other part here at the actual meeting there, because it's not just the Russian news that gives him a hard time over this issue. Watch what happens here. Very interesting.
Well, this got really confusing. While trying to answer questions about how the president sending more troops to Syria is consistent with his saying that he would not send ground troops to Syria, the State Department spokesman John Kirby seemed to have confused everyone and invited even more questions. Take a listen.
I'm just curious if this is like part of some kind of devious grand strategy to say one thing and then do the complete opposite of it.
I don't see it that way.
For months and months and months, the mantra from the president and everyone else in the administration has been no boots on the ground. And now,
That is not true.
what?
It's just not true, man.
It is.
It's not. No, it's not.
Oh my gosh. I mean, I guess John Kirby is employed by the White House to be the official liar strategist for the White House administration. I mean, he should know better than that. I would certainly want to try, if I was in his position, try to be a little bit more logical in this. So I actually have a plan for the President of the United States, what he should have done in this case here. And that is have all of his troops wear tennis shoes. And in the military, we called it go fasters, but you could just put them all in tennis shoes, and therefore you could actually say, technically, we don't have any boots on the ground. We have soldiers wearing tennis shoes, and that would be a nice way to get around it, rather than just flat out lying to the public. I do realize that special forces and a huge ground operation is quite a bit different, so I do understand that there. But as the journalists are doing, and as I point out, Matt is not a Russian journalist from RT News. RT News correspondent is a young lady that came on the screen a moment ago on the opposite side of the room there. She does back him up because she knows it's true. But Matt, if I'm not mistaken, Matt is a U.S. journalist there, and he's just clearly laying it out. This has been the administration's stance the entire time: no boots on the ground. So, President Barack Obama, may I encourage you to have your own people get the troops in tennis shoes, and that way you will not look like a hypocrite in what you had to do. You can then say, we don't have any boots on the ground. We have soldiers with tennis shoes. That's a nice change anyway. I'm Stephen Ben-Nun. Later this evening, we'll be bringing out a full broadcast on the news and covering the stories that are going on. This is a quick take of our broadcast. Shalom and have a great day.